Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and today we are talking about 5 of my favorite basic wardrobe patterns that you can use to create kind of your own little winter capsule wardrobe. Actually, most of these patterns, even if you are in the Southern Hemisphere and it's a little bit warmer weather, not all of them, but most of them, you can also, make some little tweaks and hacks and stuff, and it can be things that you also wear in the warmer months as well, depending on fabric and what sleeves you use and all that kind of thing. So 5 patterns that we're going to be going over today, just to kind of make your own little winter wardrobe capsule. But as part of that, and maybe you saw on the shorts yesterday, but this week is Love Notion's winter sale, which means starting yesterday and all the way through Friday. So I about said December, not December, January 6th through the 10th, they have got their 30% off sale. However, if you use my code Whitney35, you can actually get 35% off everything, classes, patterns, everything, except for the new Piano Forte Pinafore dress. That one, because it's a new release and it was just on release sale not that long ago, that one is not included in the sale, but everything else is free game. So if you've had your eye on anything, now is a great time to go and grab those patterns. All right. And subsequently, the 5 patterns we're talking about today are all Love Notion's patterns. But I decided to break these up. I've got 2 tops, 2 bottoms, and a topper or a layering piece. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I used to do kind of module sewing a little bit, kind of like sewing in a collection. Christy Russell, who is a stylist on YouTube, would put together outfits for her clients based on modules, which would be 3 tops, 2 bottoms, and then a topper of some sort. Just that could all mix and match, and then it got like mathematical. It could create like so many outfits, and then you add a second module onto that, so where now you have 4 or 6 tops, 4 bottoms, and 2 toppers, and you've got like a ridiculous amount of outfits that you can make with that, which I thought was a fun way to do some sewing as well. And I may start doing a little bit of that again. I've kind of gone into broader capsule wardrobes. I've got a pretty handmade wardrobe. But anyway, I thought I would put these patterns together kind of in that same frame of mind. So if you did buy all 5 patterns, you could very easily have a winter wardrobe that could take you, all through the cold winter months. All right, so we're going to start with tops. So the first one that I have decided to grab was the Arlington sweater. And I've actually got on the dress version right now. This one is wonderful because it's a turtleneck. It's a turtleneck, which is great for layering in the winter months. It is great for wearing as is. I have a large bust, which technically you're not supposed to wear turtlenecks if you have a large bust, but I still like the look of them, so I do. And I even have a short neck. I have all the things that you're not supposed to wear a turtleneck if you have. I still like wearing them. So, do you. But it comes with quite a few options. It's got just like your standard turtleneck shirt. It comes with a mock turtleneck and a cowl neck version as well. Is that correct? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cowl neck version, like just a bigger turtleneck. And it comes with dress, and then obviously the regular fitted shirt. It's got also a cropped length that has a band around it that I have made. I'll pop a picture of that up here. Absolutely wonderful little pattern. It's got the bishop sleeve, which I have used. It's got a straight sleeve, and I've made a couple of the just regular turtlenecks with their straight sleeve. Comes with standard bust and also a full bust piece. I do a medium with a full bust on all of their patterns. So it's just a really fabulous layering or standalone piece. You can make it in regular like knits, like cotton spandex knits if you're wanting just a standard turtleneck. You can make it in sweater knits, which I have done. This is a wool viscose blend sweater knit from Minerva. That's quite old. I don't know that they would still have anything like this, but it's very comfortable to wear because of that viscose element. I used an acrylic wool blend for my red one. And so really any kind of sweater knits go really, really well with it. You could do a ponte knit if you wanted something with a little bit more stability. There's some really cool cable knits out there that are like kind of like a mix between a ponte or like a sweatshirting fleece almost. Sweatshirting fleece would work as long as you have the necessary stretch percentage. Yeah, quite a few different options for making up this pattern, and it's super cozy and makes up really, really quickly. So this would be number 1 of my 5 winter wardrobe basic sewing patterns. Number 2, another top, would be the Arya button-down shirt. I love layering in colder months, but I love a good button-up shirt moment. And because it's got the full bust front, I don't have to worry about the gaping buttons, which is amazing. This one also comes with a short sleeve, a longer sleeve. It's got the shirt dress version, the regular, shirt. It's got a collar with a collar stand. It's, just really kind of hits all the buttons of ticks all the boxes for a standard button-up type shirt. I just love mine. Again, great in warmer months for wearing as is, or even as a jacket itself, or in the winter months, layering it. I love a little pop of color outside of my sweatshirts and sweaters, just to add a little bit of, color because we're in the gray months. But also just a little bit of interest there at my neck too. My style goes a little classic, so I love a good button-up shirt. And again, worn as a layering piece, worn, as is. There's a lot of different options that you can go with the Arya. And again, just their instructions are fantastic, and it's got a lot of really cool details on it. Okay, bottoms. So for the first bottoms, I have gone with the Largo cargos. Cargo pants are so in right now. You just see them everywhere. This is a really flattering leg width, in my opinion. I love this pattern. It's a faced waistband, which I also love on my body. I have a very short torso and narrower hips and a kind of a thicker waist. I'm very rectangular from like my bust down. And I just really love a faced waistband. I just find them a little bit more comfortable. It also includes the full belly option. So if you carry a little bit of roundness in your lower belly like I do, it's a great option for adding room where you need just a little bit of room. And so then you aren't getting the weird wrinkles in other places. But again, it's got many options for customizing those and making the cargo pockets. And you can omit you can add as many as you want, make them as cargo-y as you'd like, or make them just a little bit more trouser-ish if you would also like. Wonderful. And this I'm segueing into the next pattern. They are, so like I said, a really beautiful leg shape. I love the width of it. It's like it's a wider leg without being like too wide. So I have mashed that leg with the Legato jeans. So the Legato jeans are their standard jean pattern. It comes with the whole choose your own adventure when it comes to sizing. If you want a curvy waistband, a straight waistband, if you are petite, and that's not just shortening or lengthening the legs. It is shortening or lengthening at the legs and also the rise. So they've got a petite, a regular, and a tall version on that. And you can choose if you want a standard rear end or a full rear end. So they've already kind of done the full butt adjustment if you have a little bit more fullness in the rear end. Which makes it a really easy pattern to make and a really easy pattern to fit. The Legatos themselves have more of a stovepipe leg, so it's just like kind of a straight leg. But I have actually cut out the Legatos, like everything at the top has been the Legatos, and then used the Largos from the crotch down as that leg shape on my pair, just for something a little bit different and to give myself a little bit wider option. I've also made the the Legatos as regular, and it's just a really nice classic, like tailored, especially in a dark denim, just a really classic pair of jeans that really need to be in everyone's closet. I mean, kind of flattering on everybody. So absolutely, for both of those patterns, I think are must-haves, definitely in my closet, but also they go well together as well. And then finally, my fifth pattern that I have chosen, and again, if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, this one's not going to surprise you, but I have picked the Metra blazer. I love this pattern. It is like the perfect topper. It's the perfect combination of like a cardigan and a knit blazer. It just kind of meshes the two together. You use a little bit more structured ponte, you get more of that blazer feel. You use a ponte that's got a little bit more rayon or viscose in it, and it leans itself a little bit more cardigan. I've made 3 of these. Only 2 are in my wardrobe now. My white one got absolutely assaulted with marinara sauce, and it was a lost cause. So I need to have another cream one in my sewing plans for 2025. But I love layering with these. They instantly make an outfit look more polished and put together. So whether you're pairing it with like a skirt and like a t-shirt, or jeans and a button-up shirt, or your turtleneck top, whatever the case may be, the Metra is such a fantastic layering piece. In the winter, I tend to go a little bit more for my kind of rust and black plaid one. However, my red one, I mean, red is kind of my color all the way through the year, so it definitely finds a place in my wardrobe pretty much year round, because I wear my Metra blazers as layering pieces even in the warm months, when we're going in and out of air conditioning. So wonderful pattern. So if I were picking 5 winter patterns to make an entire wardrobe out of, those 5 I think would tick almost all the boxes, with the exception of like a t-shirt. I think I could probably add a 6th one in there. For a t-shirt, and Love Notions has a couple of those. They've got the classic t-shirt, but they also have the Barrington, which is kind of a modern boxier look t-shirt that's a really great one as well. But there's a ton of patterns over there. So if you are interested, go take a look. Again, 35% off everything with my code Whitney35. You want to make sure and use that so you can get as much off those patterns and classes as possible. All right, guys, that is all I've got for today. I hope that you're entering the new year with renewed creativity and inspiration for really getting into the sewing room. I have hit the ground running with my sewing, and I'm going to have so many finished things to show you guys this month and probably into February. So, well, throughout the year. But I've got a lot of really good ones. I've really been sewing up a storm since we got back from our Christmas traveling. So anyway, lots of fun things to show you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.